muscles supplied by the median and ulnar nerve. We all know that the median and ulnar nerve supplies the front of the forearm and muscles of the hand. Okay, here the medial part is supplied by the ulnar nerve. This is the lateral part. Thumb side part is supplied by the median nerve. Okay, this is my right hand. The muscle supplied by the median nerve. Write down the muscle supplied by the ulnar nerve. Okay, discuss the muscle supplied by the median and ulnar nerve. It supplies the superficial muscles of the anterior forearm. Okay, superficial compartment, there are 5 muscle like to. It goes like this. The first is pronator teres, then flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, then flexor carpi ulnaris, and last is the flexor digitorum superficialis, FDS. Okay, this all muscle supplied by the median nerve except that only flexor carpi ulnaris. Flexor carpi ulnaris supplied by the ulnar nerve. Pronator teres, flexor carpi radialis. Here the flexor carpi ulnaris is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Flexor carpi ulnaris. Okay. The next is palmaris longus. Then FDS, flexor digitorum superficialis. Now comes the deep muscles of the anterior compartment of the forearm. There are mainly 3 muscles in the deep compartment. So first muscle in this compartment is FDP, flexor digitorum profundus. Okay, the medial half is supplied by ulnar nerve and lateral half of this muscle is supplied by the median nerve. Okay, next muscle is flexor polyesis longus. Okay, here this responsible for this action. Flexor polyesis longus. It's supplied by the anterior introitious branch of the median nerve. And the last is pronator quadratus. Comes the intrinsic muscles of the hand. Okay, so this much part is supplied by the median nerve and this part is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Okay, median nerve is supplies these muscles of the thumb, flexor polyesis brevis and opponens polyesis. Okay, this. Okay, responsible for this action, flexor polyesis brevis and opponens polyesis. Here one muscle is abductor polyesis brevis. This is responsible for this abduction. Okay, this is the abduction. And the last muscle here is first and second lumbricals is supplied by the median nerve. Okay, so total number of muscle is 4 to here, flexor polyesis brevis and opponens polyesis. The third muscle here is the abductor polyesis brevis and the last is first and second lumbricals. Flexor pollicis brevis, opponens pollicis, abductor pollicis brevis, and lastly first and second lumbricals. Now comes here the ulnar nerve. Okay, so ulnar nerve supplies this muscles for the little finger. Okay, flexor digiti minimi with this opponens digiti minimi, this action. Okay, and the third muscle here is the abductor digiti minimi. Okay, this. So three muscle is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Flexor digiti minimi, abductor digiti minimi, and last is opponens digiti minimi. The next is it is also supplies the flexor pollicis brevis with the median nerve. Okay. Supplies the palmaris brevis muscle. The next is it is supplies the third and fourth lumbricals. Okay, first and second lumbricals is supplied by the median nerve. Third and fourth lumbricals is supplied by the ulnar nerve, and then this action abduction and adduction by the palmar and dorsal interossei. Palmar and dorsal interossei. 4. It is also supplied by the ulnar nerve. Third and fourth lumbricals. Palmar and dorsal interossei. And the last one muscle, this Abductor pollicis, also supplied by the ulnar nerve. Okay, so we revise the topic. Today we discuss the muscle supplied by the median and ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve is supplies the medial part and median nerve supplies the lateral part or the thumb side. Okay, it is supplies superficial and deep muscle of the anterior part of the forearm and the intrinsic muscles of the hand. Okay, in the superficial part in the anterior forearm there are mainly 5 muscles. All muscles are supplied by the median nerve except flexor carpi ulnaris. Okay, pronator teres, flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, and flexor digitorum superficialis. These 4 muscles is supplied by the median nerve. Only flexor carpi ulnaris it is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Okay, in the deep muscles of the anterior forearm there are 3 muscles. Okay, first muscle is flexor digitorum profundus. Okay, it supplies by both ulnar and median nerve. Medial half is supplied by the ulnar nerve and lateral half is supplied by the median nerve. The next is flexor pollicis longus and pronator quadratus. Now comes the intrinsic muscles of the hand. Median nerve is supplies this part. Okay, flexor pollicis brevis and opponens pollicis, abductor pollicis brevis, and first and second lumbricals. The ulnar nerve is supplies the flexor digiti minimi, abductor digiti minimi, opponens digiti minimi. Here the flexor pollicis brevis, palmaris brevis, third and fourth lumbricals, palmar and dorsal interossei, and one muscle it is adductor pollicis here, adductor pollicis.